What up, studs and chats? Today we're hearing some good news and we're also hearing some bad news, everybody, because we're hearing that the beta ended up getting delayed, and now apparently some people are saying that, yo man, the beta was not delayed, it was always supposed to come out in September. That's basically the catch we're hearing. But listen man, I will not be surprised if the entire game ends up getting delayed, okay? We're at that point. Now the good news here is that we might be able to play the campaign for Modern Warfare 2 early. But the bad news here is that if you do not have this console by the name of Sony Pony, like I have a Sony Pony 5 console, PlayStation 5, if you do not have PS5 or PS4, you might not be able to play. Apparently that's what we're hearing. We're gonna dive right into it. If you're brand new, hit the subscribe button, make sure to smash.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today we have a short little news update video regarding Modern Warfare 2 and specifically its campaign. You'll be able to play it early, probably depending on your platform. So how this works is just to kind of quickly give you a little bit of backstory. There's going to be like this mobile version of Warzone that's coming. Right now it's in a closed alpha state. You guys may have heard that recently Activision is trying to unify all the different Call of Duty studios so that all the
W or L
studios are using the same engine. They're all working together. Basically everything is cohesive and just all fits together nicely.
I feel like it's a good thing that everything is gonna be linked where the story, we've already seen, right? Black Ops has been linked with Modern Warfare has been linked with Black Ops, and both of them have been linked with garbage out there. So I feel like it's a good thing for the story, but I don't know man, that might be too many cooks in the kitchen kind of scenario, right?
And Warzone's obviously the catalyst for that. Well, as a result, with this Warzone alpha, this Warzone mobile alpha no less, everything about Modern Warfare 2 that we're learning is coming from the game files of that alpha, because everything is all tied together now. Like I don't know how they're gonna stop all the data.
Bro, like listen, this will determine your IQ points, okay? If you're not standing up, you make sure you stand up, put your hands around the hip area right there, keep your chin up like a stud muffin right now. Y'all think that they are doing this on purpose? Y'all think that they are leaking it on purpose? One, if yes. Two, if not. Because listen man, everything has been leaking through Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. Like they are doing that on purpose. Like they're putting files into it, and we got leakers, we got investigators, we got Twitter detectives, Reddit investigators. They're going in gang style. They're like, okay, you know, I see a leak, let me post over on Twitter. And we already know about the next Treyarch game. Like we already have the images for the next Treyarch game, okay? It's kind of crazy if you think about it, right? Like damn,
mining and leaking and things like that, because it's all out there for us to see. And apparently within the game files of that closed alpha, we get this message right here, which says Cortez early access message, campaign early access available now, which implies that with Modern Warfare 2 we're going to be getting early access to the campaign. Now you may be wondering, that sounds familiar, didn't they do that one time before? Yes, with Modern Warfare Remastered. The titles of these games all being thrown together are so confusing, but back during Modern Warfare Remastered, the remake of COD 4, they made it so on PlayStation you could play
this is when you know, PlayStation had that full-on Sony Pony exclusivity, and PlayStation apparently still got it, and we're hearing that it might be expiring in 2025, in 2026. I know that some of the Xbox were like, yo man, Phil Spencer, Microsoft they ended up buying Activision. And yeah, it's true, right? Like they bought it, but the deal is gonna close in June of next year. But at the end of the day, PlayStation still has that Sony Pony, or whatever you want to call it, exclusivity rights for the Call of Duties out there till the year 2025, 2026. That's apparently what we're hearing, and it's gonna be really up to Call of Duty, I should say Xbox. They can actually revoke those contracts, but I feel like that if they do that, they're gonna be under a lot of legal trouble, and of course they're gonna get a lot of fan backlash from the PlayStation community as well if they do that. So I don't think they're gonna do that necessarily. But this time, or I should say back in the days, PlayStation would do 30 days, and before that Xbox would do 30 days early beta, not necessarily betas but DLCs and stuff like that. And Modern Warfare Remaster had a 30 days campaign on PlayStation 4. I don't think that if this time they do 30 days, people are gonna rip them apart, right? Like people like people are gonna be like, yo, how dare you actually do that? It's gonna be crazy. I don't think that's gonna happen. I can see maybe 7 days early, maybe like a weekend only thing. I can see that, but 30 days, I feel like that would be too much.
Campaign 30 days early if you pre-purchased the Infinite Warfare Legacy, the Legacy Pro, or the Digital Deluxe editions. If you did that on PlayStation, it was the PlayStation exclusive. We don't know too much about Modern Warfare 2 right now, and may be exclusive, it may not be, we don't know. But if you did that back then, you got 30 days early access, and the same thing is likely going to be happening to Modern Warfare 2. I know lots of people out there really enjoyed the Modern Warfare 2019 campaign. They can't wait to actually try out the game and experience the campaign, but also, like, if we're gonna play the beta, and if there's an alpha, we'll play the alpha likely too, right? The thing about having the campaign is, well, yes, you get the story, which is what a lot of people want to enjoy, but you also get a feel for the actual game. You actually get in there hands-on, you're picking up all these different weapons throughout the campaign, you can see what's actually available there. So that's gonna be big news, like, you know, for people.
But I feel like, okay, listen, if we get the campaign early, is it gonna be the entire campaign? Because it feels like that they're gonna be letting people play the entire campaign, or is it just gonna be like, you know, this time we're hearing that we might not be getting the alpha, so they're like, hey, you go, okay? Like, hey, you go, okay? Play the campaign. Is it gonna be one campaign mission or the entire game? That's the thing that we're not sure about. Or you never know. This might never come true. This might never happen. But it's been found in the game file, so it's likely gonna happen.
Aren't even all that into the story, and they just only care about multiplayer, and they only care about Warzone. If you had 30-day early access to the campaign, you can actually get a feel for the game before it comes out, outside of course just playing the beta. So that's definitely pretty interesting. As always, I'll keep you posted as the story
multiplayer beta or campaign, let me know by click on this video on the screen if you want to get the early beta codes from Activision, from Daddy Activision. Click on it, because we also have news about the beta and everything like that, and subscribe.